And we're back again. Jesus Christ. Where's capture card? There it is. Why is that there? You shouldn't be able to see Steam. Desktop display captures off. Why can you see Steam? How could OBS possibly see that and pick that up? The only thing it's told us to look at is the game. Desktop, Chrome, game. Oh, capture method automatic. It switched it by itself. Wait, match title, otherwise find window of same type. You're told to look for Baldur's Gate. How did you get Steam is the same as... Window title must match. Man. Ads are in 1 minute now. So yeah, OBS just forgot about my stream key. It does every single day. I keep saying a couple hours into the stream, it just says, I don't know what the stream key is, and it closes. Or it doesn't close. I have to close it, but I have to restart it, and then it works fine. And it does it once every stream. About 2 or 3 hours in, it just forgets the stream key, and I have to close it and restart it, and then it works fine for the rest of the day. And I can even later today, just like last night, I'll do a 6-hour stream from 10 to 4, and it won't do that for the whole 6 hours. But it will do it in the morning. The first time that it opens every single day, after 2 hours of running, it forgets the stream key. No idea why. Okay, awesome. What's going on? I've got it set to game audio, and it's not picking it up. Where's the game? Game. Capture audio. Jesus. Bubbled audio. No, it's not configured. It is all the way up, though. There we go. OBS is being such a pain in the ass. There's these things like, do you want the window match priority to be like a match the title, otherwise find the window of the same type, or do you want it to like exactly match the title? So if you open a window and it matches that title perfectly, it'll show up in OBS. And if it doesn't match it perfectly, it doesn't show anything. But if you can set it so if it doesn't find anything, it can search for the next thing. And it keeps switching those options. Like I'll get nothing, black screen, and I'll have to switch it to window title must be exact, and it'll show up. And I'll play for a day, and then the next day I'll open up OBS, and nothing will show up, and I'll have to switch it to show the next one, and it'll come up again. And the reverse will happen the third day. I'll show up again, and I'll have to switch it back, and I have to keep flipping the switch back and forth to get OBS to find the game. This is such a pain in the ass. It's a huge pain in the ass. Like, OBS, Jesus. OBS is only nice to use when you're doing almost nothing with it. If you have a blank screen with like one camera on, and there's very little scenes, then it works great. But the more and more and more you add, the worse it gets. There needs to be a program that it's centered around the act of adding a ridiculous amount of stuff to it, like 100 layers. This is the difference between like OBS right now is MS Paint, and what I need is Photoshop. Oh well. I need to think of a new title. Wait, it didn't change my title. Because if I go to my stream, I bet that it did. Oh, stop that. Yep, it's just chilling. First playthrough. That's exactly what it says. But on OBS, it's still the old title. Whatever. Let's just play some BG3. At a game that actually functions. That's ridiculous. I hate all that shit, where there's just like tiny little things going wrong all the time. Like when you turn on a light switch and the light flickers, it's like, can't you just work? It's got to work most of the way and have something wrong with it. Like I can stream my Switch, but the audio is all like crackly and poppy, and there's no explanation for it anywhere. All the explanations that I can find online are like, "Oh, that's easy. It's an easy fix. You just do this." And it's like, that didn't work for me. What do I do next? And it's like, there's no problem. If you've already done that, then there shouldn't be anything wrong with it. Like, well, that's exactly what's happened. Oh man, I didn't open the trainer. Yes, for full transparency, I feel I need to add every time I open this, just in case anybody sees, in case anybody cares. I am using a trainer. I do not ever use a trainer. I am really, really, really against cheats. However, Baldur's Gate as a franchise specifically, the first two games, and Dark Alliance for the 1 and 2 for the PS2, are huge nostalgic pieces of history to me. The games are extremely important. I used to play them a lot. I still play them occasionally, but thousands and thousands of hours into both of them. Or all of them, rather. Hundreds of hours into the PS2 one. Not thousands, but thousands of hours into the PC version. And so I was very, very excited to be able to play this. And it's not fun. This is not a Baldur's Gate game. It's a D&D game that's been adapted to the PC. It does not play like the other Baldur's Gate games. It does not feel like the other Baldur's Gate games. And that pisses me off. They should have made this something else entirely and just made it its own game, but they gave it the Baldur's Gate game as a sort of cash grab. And I find that offensive. And so, in response to that, because I want to see the game through, but I don't want to kill myself from having to deal with all the stupid game mechanics and everything, all of the crap game design everywhere, I'm using cheats to kind of like round the edges a little bit, because it's beyond frustrating. And when I have infinite potions and I can turn on and off infinite moves, it makes the game not frustrating. It's not as fun as it would be if it was authentic, because it feels inauthentic. But I'll be able to see the game through and experience it sort of like I played it. It's most of the experience, which is fine for me. I have the ability at any time to turn on or off God mode, which I don't ever use. Taking no damage is just too much. That's too cheap. I do use infinite moves occasionally if I find that the game has shafted me on something where it's like, oh, you can move 99.999% there up to the enemy, but then you can't reach him. Like, I can't stand that so much. And so I'll turn on infinite moves, and I'll take like one step forward and then turn it off, and then I'll be able to reach him. Like, because I feel like the game completely shafts you as far as balance goes. And I, on top of that, am a complete D&D noob. I don't know anything about, like, I don't even know what THAC0 means. Okay, we ignore weight, which is the big cheat that I'm using is infinite weight, so I can just carry everything. That's not really a cheat because you can just teleport everything home at any time anyway. It's more of a quality of life thing. Just because I'm super OCD and I like to pick up everything. There's not even a reason for it. But I am using items and gold won't decrease. So I have infinite uses of all my items. And so I can duplicate potions. Which does ruin the meta of the game because that means that the cleric is now redundant. So I kind of ruined a couple of little things in the game. But to be honest, good. The game ruined a couple things for me. So it's even now. So if anybody sees me cheating and they're like, I can see you cheating. Yes. You should see what the game is doing. I can't believe that you guys all tolerate this. You must have 2 brain cells.
Shadowheart, the way you paint
Impartial.
around your eyes, they look permanently cloaked in shadow.
That was weird. That was a
Brings
little
me closer to Lady Shah. One day,
frame
all
rate
her
drop.
eyes will feast on her endless darkness.
Wow. That's a lot. I love how
Besides,
huge my dude is.
My bone structure.
And yet your beard pillow bears barely a smudge. You are a woman of many talents.
Game audio is kind of loud. Kind of up there. All right. I also am using a Mappo. So I can see where everything is. Mostly for the inspirations. Mostly for the inspirations. So I should be able to go like this. Hello? Oh, yeah, I did it again. That's audio. I did that yesterday, too. I was like, why won't OBS see the thing? It's because that's not what that is. Okay, here we have a map. We'll go like this. And we can zoom around and check it out. So this is what I'm looking at so I can keep in mind where everything is. I'm really using it mostly for these inspirations, so I know who is needed where before I get there. And also where, everything is. There's a lot of hidden stuff. But like I said earlier, I'm pretty OCD, and so it just eats at me not knowing how to be prepared. And this gives me an idea. So we needed Will. That's what we did last night, was that we needed to go get Will. Because right here, we saved the deep gnomes from Nier and the Drager. Mindmaster Dunnel. Okay, so I gotta find a explosive egg because I don't have any. And I know somewhere there's a stockpile. Is it in there? Yeah, that's where they keep it. They've got some nerve. What? Oh, there's a thing. This is it. The actual forge. Is it? I don't know. It's hard to say. It doesn't make any sense. This guy up here, he said that the forge was in this door. And it just goes around and back, and it goes to this thing. But you can walk down here without any of that, so I don't know. Whatever. This game's just working. I wanted to play some Mario Kart, but it was the audio crackle is just pissing me off. literally no reason for it at all. Like there is a reason it happens, and what the way that I have my setup laid out is a way that prevents that from happening, and it's happening anyway. And so there's nothing for me to do additionally to fix it because I've already done what is required to fix it, and it's still happening. And so I'm just sitting here like, okay, what do I do? It would be a lot like, to use the engine thing again. Remember how I said earlier that it was like you having an engine tick and you take apart the engine and there's nothing wrong, and you put it back to the engine and it ticks again? It would be like you were moving the engine entirely, and then somehow the ticking sound is still coming from the car, and you're like, oh, like you're beyond words. You're like, what do I do? Like it's beyond understanding of science. It's making engine tick sounds and there's no engine in the car. Like it's not even like, oh, I should keep looking. It's like, what do I do? And that's what's going on here. It's like there's an issue that's happening because of inconsistent sample rates, but all my sample rates are consistent. So what's happening? And why? And what do I even do about that? It makes me think that it's like the quality of the cables in my walls and like the hardware, the age of my capture card, or like there's some interference or something somewhere, which is impossible to diagnose. You just basically just tear everything down, wipe it all, and rebuild it. Where is this stockpile? It says that it's there. Scimitar mold. I also never was able to find these. It says that there's Legionnaire and Hellbores in here, but those were over here. There's nothing here. Levers, a devil foil mask, Gucci speed. I got that. Oh. Okay. Yeah, can return boots for a reward, which we're going to do. Choice between a ring and armor, which is a ring. If you choose to kill Nier, she will join him, and you can get the boots back from her corpse. To finish the Stolen Boots quest, you must kill Thrin before you attempt to free Nier. Even a lesser bomb that doesn't fully clear the path will lock you out of the dialogue options. Armor of Uninhibited Kushingo. Alright. Where am I? What the hell is that? Go away. Okay, and Will wants to Breaker of Chains, save the Deep Gnomes from Nier and the Draegr. So
keep crying for your sister, and I'll personally
how?
rip her head when you dig her out, one by one.
Gnarly.
A word, if I may.
Draegr are crazy.
Go on already. Ignite the powder.
I don't ignite the powder. Oh, did I already do that thing?
Don't move.
Alright, what now?
Yes, I did. Here's the ring right here. So I need to find...
You pricks got some nerve. Clean up this mess. Near dies, heads.
Why am I yawning? That's crazy.
I need to rip the extra flesh off your ears.
Where is
Faster.
the stockpile?
Hope your little
Down there. The smoke powder reserve. That, right there.
Or I'll bite your toes off one by one.
Gross.
The gnome bolted. Saw it myself. Friends still ain't caught a whiff of her. Slaves are paying the price. Those pricks will get gnome.
The slaves are paying the price for the one gnome that slipped them. Gnomes aren't dumb. They're like engineers and shit. You're gonna find a gnome rogue and just be like, oh, that's weird, she got away. Well, yeah. It's like a genius level child. But with more strength. It's not, and possibly magical. Like you fuck with gnomes? They make really good accountants too. I need to get over there fastlier. Is it down here? Is it down on the down low? Can you go over here? Can you just be there? Yes. Go. Be. This must be it right here. Can I get in here?
The good stuff, right?
Hey, stick sheet!
It's Skickpick. Shit. You got one of Nair's moon lanterns, Jacques?
A moon lantern?
One of them pixie lamps. If you're heading to Moonrise, you won't last without it.
Pixie
Toplands
lamp.
are clogged with the death dark. Choke you in no time.
Huh.
Go
I already
on,
know about that.
get some air, but don't go cursing me if that shadow shit snuffs you.
Sounds like the shadow curse. We must be getting closer to Moonrise. Perhaps we should seek out this near while we can, though.
Yes. Because he's near.
My thoughts exactly.
I can just go in. Evelator. That goes to Moonrise, though. We don't need to go up there yet. We need to go here. Wait, what? That's not the reserve. That's the nothing. There's nothing in there. Is this below? There's no below. Smoke powder reserve. What do you mean?
You got that right.
Why did you make that sound? It's this. It says that it's smoke powder reserve, but I can't find any there. It's that loose stone that I was looking for before. Nice. Arr.
Get him, Peggy. You got that right.
What is this? The maps are kind of slightly different. That's this one underneath. Nothing back there. Figure it out, please. And there's not a single barrel in here anywhere. Or rather that one gnome that had that one barrel was the only one. I have idea. I know where there's others. Blighted Village might have some. Emerald Grove. Start at the top. Poke around. Oh my god, are you okay?
What? You got it open, just like that.
Yep. What are you trying to say? Greasy. We are looking to see if there's any explosive barrels lingering. I don't remember there being any in here. I don't remember there being any over here either. There might be some in town here inside. In the grove. Open the door. Guys still here? All the tieflings are gone. They have been for some time. Goblin camp. There is not a single goblin left in here. We just demolished the place. Another thing that I miss, in the original Baldur's Gate, you could loot every piece of item off of every person. If they had armor, you could take it off of them. Every weapon, every shield, everything. Every soldier had boots, helm, armor. Underrated music. I don't see any. I don't see any, man. What? There's just none anywhere. Looking for an explosive barrel, literally anywhere. I haven't picked up any the whole game. I've just left them laying around, and now they're gone. I don't remember where any of them are, and I can't find any. There's usually like one sitting around, like all over the place. There's always one. And now I can't find any. Blood.
Great God, Helm. Allow us peace in
You're
this
still
place
praying.
beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it.
Okay, we're just done. There's a water barrel. Oh, come on.
Teach us care.
All that searching, I found the wrong type. Not going to be in a burning building, probably. That's not going to be likely. There's water barrels all over the place.
Certainty when we would have doubt.
Wait. The Zentarium hideout. This was trapped, wasn't it? This is that place that's trapped with explosive barrels everywhere? Yes. I think they left already, though. Oh, maybe not.
Don't want open flames where we're going.
I have to steal one, though. It's the problem. Why is there only one smoke powder barrel? There we go. That one's useful. That one's useful as well.
Can't risk being in open view.
Got my barrel.
Can't slow down.
Move it!
Okay. Meow, meow.
One spark and it'll blow.
Blast the thing to bits! What are you waiting for?
Beltron, can you hear me? Beltron! Beltron, are you all right?
Lungbug. Better now.
Mina and Wiki.
Finally! Worthless slaves! Your incompetence has been my ruin!
Does not fail. You care for the weak, true soul. Most curious.
Ugh. You big at him.
Dare speak to me without due reverence.
I'm taller than you.
That was your first and last mistake. Thryn, carve out his heart and serve it to the Rothe. If he indeed is a true soul, let the Absolute save him.
Where's the thing? Save the deep moans from Nier and the Draegr. It just says save. But if I attack them here, the whole place is going to go up in... Do I want to do that? Be mad.
The Absolute guides my hand. You've chosen a battle you cannot win.
Actually, hold on. He
Draegr,
didn't say.
This true soul
He said he
has
let the other guy
betrayed
choose.
us. Let his blood
This isn't
prove
gonna
your
work.
Devotion.
F8. We can't let the place up. Like, you can't do that. We can't let it. But if you save the deep gnomes from Nier and the Dweger, how? Are you supposed to kill everybody? If I attack these guys, if I attack Nier and everybody, then the entire place will go up in aggro. That's a lot of dudes. Oh, man. I don't know what to do there.
Don't waste a step. Clean up this. Now get back.
Out of the way!
One spark and it'll blow.
Blast the thing to bits!
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Beldron, can you hear me? Beldron!
I don't know why they couldn't have just done that themselves. They've got fire and explosives here. Taking so long.
You toil and finally, worthless slaves. Your incompetence has been my ruin. Does not fail.
For the Absolute. Can't get all pally on him because you're trying to maintain. Although, what happens when you get to the end and you fight Grim and then everyone's aggro anyway? I don't know.
You care for the weak, true soul. Most curious.
I just can't stand your face. I act on the orders of the Absolute. That doesn't. The map doesn't give me anything I can work with.
The Absolute demands their slaughter. Yet, here you stand, in bold defiance. A test, yes, you must be. The Absolute bade you to try Nir's faith.
Sure.
Thrym,
He does the
carve
same
out his
exact thing
heart
anyway.
and serve it to the Rothe.
No matter what
If
I do, he just says
indeed
carve out his
is
heart.
A true soul. Let the Absolute save him. You are a traitor. Dwergar, this true soul has betrayed us. Let his blood prove your devotion.
I have an idea. I want to try something. I want to try something.
You pricks got some nerve. Clean up.
Everybody, gather round.
Heads grow. And that goes for novices too.
Should mind my step.
Go over here.
Stop digging again, and I'll bleed.
We'll get Will.
One move ahead.
Remember, things could always get worse for you. Keep crying for your sister, and I'll personally rip off her head when you...
When you what?
The slowest of you lot is getting tossed to a Rothe in heat.
Where am I needed?
Give me the barrel.
The pride of the gate.
I think of how I can do this. But don't throw it. You can't drop it from there.
The way!
One spark and it'll blow.
What are you waiting for?
What? I just put it down.
Let's give it a go.
Beldron, can you hear me? Beldron!
Back home will ever believe this. If not over, then through.
What happens when you're not in the room?
Lena and Ricky, did they?
You toiled, fella, for one fringe, for someone else to free me.
True soul, please, let me explain.
So there's a conversation that happens.
Interested in excuses, Thrym. You failed me. You failed the Absolute.
So if you don't step in there, you probably won't save them. I wonder if
Taking the blame for this one.
You're covered in dust and... Wait,
no, everybody up here.
Actually got me out of here.
But if I attack him,
husband, it's my job. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Stop.
they're trying too hard.
You have wasted enough.
Stop that. Notice, like, we got the gay couple here, and they put it front and center out in the in the middle, and they're like blatantly saying out loud to each other, "I'm your husband," and like,
Please, let me explain.
you don't have to put it in everyone's face like that. Look, we're inclusive.
You failed me. You failed absolute.
What happens? Like, there being gay gnomes has no benefit to the story at all. It's just modern day bullshit. Look.
They're at peace now. Praise
Here we go again.
Missed. Now everyone does go aggro, but he hasn't pushed anybody into the thing yet.
You're in my thrall.
Counter it. Counter it. Gulp. Oh, whoops, it's not. I thought it was Will's turn.
Holding back.
There we go.
Still breathing, despite everything.
So where are the gnomes? Princess Laridia. One, two, three. Yeah, she's right there. She hasn't been killed yet. She gets killed in the cutscene. Fireball. I didn't do a ton.
On the victor's path.
Did it fail? I think it failed. Will has fireball as well?
Today you fall.
Nah. You got like all the same spells. Path interrupted. He's out of stuff anyway. He can't. What? I thought I was blocking the ladder. Where are you going? Invisible. Wow. Everybody's getting big. Die. Path is interrupted.
On my way.
Oh, no, damn it. I just hit spacebar on accident. What is going on? Stop shooting me. Thank you. Man, that was dumb. I accidentally ended turn, and I ended turn on the last turn, so I couldn't undo it. The scrying eye is in the battle? Why? I really want to see what happens. It's not taking very much damage. Just fireball him over and over. Even though you're not allowed to do that. This isn't happening. Nobody. This is not how you do this. It's not allowed. But if you don't stop them, they'll go kill the gnomes, and that's specifically what I'm trying to see here. Is what happens when you save all the gnomes. No, I can't do that. You resisted? No resist. Okay, that's enough cheating. Thank you. That's too much. That's just too much. It's not. I'm really curious to see what happens, though. I want to know. But at the same time, every single person here is all going to be aggro on me now. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-bum. You make Will angry. I'm probably just gonna reload this. This isn't what I want to do, but oh, see this guy? No, is he not aggro? I can't tell. Missed. Stop! You can't shoot 4 times in a row. What the hell is that? I mean, I can, but the computer shouldn't be able to do that. This is why I use cheats. This game is not fair. It's not fun. What's this light? Why? Oh, damn it.
Survival is all that matters.
Drinks 3 potions. Throws up. I don't think that's an actual thing. I think you can pretty much drink potions like that forever because they dissolve once they get inside you and they turn into magic. It's not like it's a liquid that stays there. Eleven.
Try me.
Damn. Still got a bonus. It's just one. The scrying eye is all that's left after this. I'm probably just gonna reload, so I just want to see what happens.
At the ready.
The scrying I can't move. I don't think I can damage it either. Critical miss. It dodged. I was able to do damage to it earlier somehow with a torch. And I've not been able to do any more to it since then. No? Yeah, I don't know. Which is like, how do you even deal with that then?
Forever dauntless.
What? Why did these disappear?
No holding back.
Calling in reinforcements. That's what it can do. I can't do any damage to it. What are you looking at? You're looking at this way. Does anybody have the ability to do lightning? I need thunder damage, which is kind of strange. Lightning damage.
Need to stay focused.
I don't think I can do thunder damage. I can't call reinforcements. It's all lightning damage. It's not thunder damage.
Battle favors the fearless.
It's impossible. Now, I don't think we have any thunder damage. Do you push it? Can. Invalid target. What? What?
Well, so much for peace.
It ended its turn. You can get it into lava. You're in lava. Be dead.
The lesson is death.
Another parasite. Collect it.
Oh!
It might be useful.
I killed the scrying eye. I don't know what that's going to do for the rest of the place because everyone's going to hate me now.
Very well.
No. Best keep your hands to yourself.
No one can see me. I'm outside the cones. That's why I saved. I knew it was going to do that. It's a fucking Draugr, Drow, or whatever. Neither of those, whatever the hell they are. I was outside of the cone. No one was looking at me. No one could see me, and it was my own kill. I couldn't even loot my own kill. Like, that's stealing. I saved your life, bitch. Shut up. Why can you steal off of your own kill? I just don't get it. It's so stupid. I can't get this thing at all. I'm gonna have to pick him up or something. The fuck? Why can't I loot my own kill? And why is everyone else not stealing except that one? That doesn't make any sense. Except that it's perfectly consistent with all the other bullshit that doesn't make any sense in this game. You can't move him either.
Just out of view.
What? There was no one looking at me, and when I crouched, all of a sudden the whole room is red.
That's a friendly look.
The split second that I touch something, they turn around. I sit there and wait, and everyone's like walking away and like walking to the other side of the room, and they're like on the other side of the room facing away and headed out of the room into the other room. And I'll like start reaching as soon as I touch their pocket. They're like turn around and like poking all into the room again for no reason. They're just like, hey, what was that? I swear to God, they do it like through the earth, like across the planet to the other person. There he is. I can see him. He's 600,000 miles that way.
With haste.
Like sleeping, mid-sleep. Someone's stealing something, I can tell. It wakes up. Except for the fact, the problem with this is that I'm not supposed to be stealing. It's my own fucking kill. I can loot this person, and 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 this person, but this person is a steal. That's a theft to loot that one. Stupid fucking gnomes. Now I want to push you into the fucking lava. I can't get anything because you're...
He did this to you.
At least all three of them are still alive. But you can't do anything. It's like you make yourself invisible, and the potion suddenly disappears out of you entirely when you touch anything.
Silence is golden.
Won't see that now, Drow. He did this to you.
I'll take that. Not a peep. One move ahead.
Hell, why did it show up twice? He's got a quest item on him! The game made it so the only one that I couldn't loot without breaking everything is the one that I needed to. The one with the item on him, they made a theft. Why?
I love surprises.
thought I'd have to breathe my last in near stink. I'm grateful, don't mistake me, but why help us? You're one of them, aren't you?
Holt thinks it owes me. You say you're grateful. Extort them for money, they're slaves. Thank Tula, she's the one who sent me on your trail.
Glittering gods! I should have known that one was too damn stubborn to die. Here. The Iron Hand gnomes honor their debts. With Walburn gone, that falls to me. The leader of our expedition. He was sent off to Moonrise Towers. We were just slave hands to the cult, but not Walburn. He knows things. Things they want to know too.
I also like to know things.
You really would, wouldn't you? But not us. My people can barely stand, and we have business back in the city. That business is what sent us after the powder to begin with. Now, we'll have to make other arrangements. He'd admire your resolve and your optimism. My people will find somewhere to regroup across the lake, then on to the city. If you find yourself in Baldur's Gate, seek us out. We'll raise a glass to Walburn together.
Yay! But did we get the thing? Inspiration. Save the deep gnomes from Nier and the Dweger. The Dweger. Okay.
Never a dull moment. What path lies before me?
The only problem, though, is that I was curious to see what was going on. And now that I'm okay with this, I have to live with the fact that I just cheated that battle, like, really badly. At the same time, though, I feel like that's more or less what the game should be like.
He did this to you.
Wow.
Jack catches your eye. A
There's the lantern.
Though no light flickers within.
You need a pixie.
It must be.
A thick layer of dust coats the bottom of the lantern.
Pixie
It's
dust.
broken. And I'm not sure I want to brave the cursed land without it.
They're both -1. Only has to be a 10. You have to roll a 9. No. You end up with a 9 if you roll a 10. You have to roll an 11. I cannot believe that. You had to roll one more. Wow. Just turn on infinite. I'm so sick of the dice rolls. I need to be able to have that information now so I can move forward with it. I, as a player, know what that is. I can't have my character pick it up and be like, I don't know what this is. You just had a conversation with somebody about what you need to be. You literally just had a conversation about find the moon lantern. They're like, oh, I found a lantern. I don't know what this is. It's like your dude just flips violently between being a genius and an absolute moron. Just based on how you rolled. And it doesn't make any sense to me. It's a dumb way to have things decided to be. It's funny if you're doing it like you're playing a game on a tabletop. But when you're not looking for a basically satire experience, I just want to play a game. When I pull out my sword, I want to be able to slash it at things and have them hit it. And have it hit them, and they take damage, and I move to the next thing. Imagine you playing Doom, and Doom has the same kind of rules in the background as D&D. You're running and gunning and shooting things really fast.
A lantern, it seems.
And no shots are hitting at all because it's like, oh well, they have a high AC.
Though it's dark as a
Like
moonless
what?
night within.
Has nothing to do with gun you're using. Nothing to do with what aim you have. It's the rules.
Which means we've nothing to protect ourselves from the curse up above.
Remember that this is the lantern you were just told about 5 minutes ago.
You see no burner or wick. It was not fuel that lit this lamp, but magic.
You didn't need to inspect it to come to that conclusion. What's wrong with taking this lantern back to the other guy and being like, hey, is this what you mean? Actually, no, we got a better idea. I know what should happen. It's because the wrong dude picked it up. But at the same time, why can't Gale look at it from over his shoulder? Dumb. I think Doggo's got to go outside. It's been some hours. We'll drop some frames. We're gonna have Gale. Gale.
Object catches your eye. A
There we
lantern,
go.
it seems.
Now he'll have bonus points in Arcana.
Flickers within.
The moon lantern. It must
See,
be-
Will
A
even
thick
knows
layer
what it
of
is.
Dust coats the bottom of the lantern.
Broken. So much for protection from the shadow curse.
But it's just not. It's not lit. It's not broken.
You see no burner or wick. It was not fuel that lit this lamp, but magic.
But magic. Magic.
This is pixie dust.
I was
used to
right.
Illuminate a lamp, or left behind after a pixie's death.
Leave it. You don't need it. That's
well
so
done.
weird, eerie,
Not as bad as it could have.
chanting. Locked, huh? Wait, where is this?
Damn drow. He did this to you.
Doesn't say. Oh, there's a shop here with stuff. Bow of the Banshee. Shining Staver of Skulls. Your girl's great sword. We gotta go back. I knew that we would have to. It just didn't seem right. You can save them, but it's like this is one of the last things that has to happen in here. You're basically going to kill all the Dweger.
You pricks got some nerve. Clean up this mess.
These boots have seen everything.
Where is this? Here. This guy. I missed this.
Waiting for Thryn to blow a gasket and start kicking the rubble. Best thing I've seen in a 10-day. Either part with coin or jog on. Don't want to miss any of this.
Bow the Banshee. On a hit, possibly inflict frightened. Gain a +1 d4 bonus to attack and damage against frightened enemies. Scary bow. Great Club 1. Ah yes, the Great Club +1 even looks the same as it did in Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. The silver and gold. Tenacity, when you miss an attack, you deal 3 bludgeoning damage anyway. That's pretty good, but no one's going to use a club. Dragorl's Greatsword. A 720. Sword of Justice is also a 720. This isn't as good. The other one gives me an abjuration spell, and it's called Sword of Justice. Shining Staver of Skulls. It's light. Okay.
Come back anytime. I'll be here.
No, he doesn't have anything that I want. Oh, I left the map on the whole time. Oh well. Oops. Doesn't matter. You didn't miss anything. I just opened the shop and said that I didn't need it. I love it when a loading screen sits there at 100% for like some time. Like, if it's at 100%, what am I waiting for? All right, before we jump back into that, though, I am going to take the dogs outside. They need to go out. It's been some hours. It's only a few minutes before when I usually take them out anyway. So, actually, no. It's almost 4 o'clock. That'll be the end of this first stream session, so I can take the dogs after that. Don't need to do a break right now. We're almost to the end of the stream. Wait, no. No, we're not. I just had a derpo moment. We've got a couple hours still. I'm doing the current
So sorry.
I see task. Current schedule. Get the word schedule, I'll figure it out. I'm streaming 12 hours a day, which seems like a shit ton. But what I'm doing is I'm only streaming 6-hour sessions. And instead of doing 1 6-hour session a day, like most streamers do, I'm doing 2. And so I'll do 6 hours, and then I'll go do other things for hours, like 4+ hours. And then I'll come back and do another 6-hour stream and go to bed. And so I'm doing 12 hours of streaming each day, but it's 2 different nighttime, daytime streams. I'm trying to just work as much as I possibly can. I really, really, really need the channel to take off a little bit. If I can get like 20 people in here average, that would be perfect. But I'm stuck on this moment right now. I need to get through it, and the next thing that I'm going to try is just ridiculous amounts of hours. I'm going to be here on all the time, every day, until my life turns into a situation where I can either support myself correctly and continue doing that, or it hits the fan and I can't do it anymore. One of the two. We're doing everything in the book right now, though. Twitter, YouTube, and shorts, and I haven't created a short in a while. I gotta be honest, a lot of the content that I've been streaming hasn't made shorts. It's just been me sitting here talking and nothing extravagant has happened. No interaction with the chat that's pretty crazy. No big gaming moments or like maybe it's me. Maybe what I feel is appropriate for a Twitch short or a YouTube short is not. It's like my bar is too high for what I feel is entertaining. So I'm not creating anything because I haven't had that like perfect moment yet. Thor does his Pirate Software, where it's basically just TTS. Him responding to TTS is the shorts.
Excellent choice.
And that would be great, except for that in order to get people in here, you have to be making YouTube shorts. And in order to get YouTube shorts to have good content, you need to have people in here. So, I don't know. Just trying is all I've got right now. I'm gonna just do more and more. Keep streaming.
Need to find a way forward.
I will always be here, always on, every day, every night.
What's in here?
So I do noon or 10 a.m. to noon to 6. I keep screwed up. Noon to 6. I wake up at 10 a.m. I start stream at noon and then go to 6 p.m. And then I take 4 hours off to do emotes or walk dogs or just whatever, just pick a couple chores to do. And then I stream again from 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. So 6 hours, 4 hours break, 6 hours. And I will just continue to do that. Because every minute that I'm online, I'm either working towards establishing more life for the channel, or if the chat's here, I'm running ads and everything like that, I'm making money. And I don't have any money, and so that's pretty important right now. You might say, just get a job. That doesn't work. It's never worked. I'm 37 years old, and it's never worked. I always get a job, which I hate. I have it for a few months, and I quit. Because I hate my life, and I hate everything. I'm not doing that again. I'm not going back to that. As far as I understand, there is no job that exists that isn't this that I can tolerate. Because this is still work. There's still stuff that you have to do. You have to play games that you don't want to play, and playing video games is only about half of streaming anyway. A lot of it is maintaining social things that are very complex. Sure, there are people out there that have 2,000 plus people, and they're not talking at all. They're just sitting there playing a video game. Some of them don't even have a cam. It's extremely frustrating, but it is what it is. All right, I gotta stop getting distracted here. I gotta take the dogs out, and we'll see where this leads. I'll be right back. I am so sick of fucking shit going wrong. Are you serious? Now my Spotify thing won't work because there's an update. And it won't work at all until I update it. Why? Update later. Fuck you. Where is Spotify? Refresh. Oh my god. I have to update it. Oh my fucking god. The Spotify app won't work. It's got an update. And when I try to go update it, I get bad gateway error and I can't get to the website. It's constantly shit just not working. Everything is broken. Just kill me and get it over with. I'll be right back. All right.
Damn drow. He did this to you.
All right, back to this. More of this. This and that. We got to be getting near the end of Act 1 now. This is Skelly over there.
Maybe I should. No, this is good.
Stop itching, nose. What's this? A component of magical sending, hastily scrawled and incomplete. Seal the lower temple. Grimforge taken by unknown force. Many soldiers, one face. Infernal? Their leader. The note cuts off abruptly, ink slashed through with blood. Ah.
No.
That's how it would have been done. There's no, like, captain's log or anything like that. It's like, if the place was under attack, somebody's gonna quickly have to, like, scribble some notes down and, like, throw that off to the side so someone else can come by later and figure out what happened. Because there's no, like, security footage.
He did it. Murder. They have killed her. She's really gone.
Wait a minute. He's looking into the lava. No way! She's gone anyway. He just disappears.
Man. Can't be.
Confused. What happens if you hold the person for the cutscene? Okay, save here. Unload. Here. I want to see. There's 4 of them. And I think you can only save 3 because one of them gets tossed into the lava. But if there's a way to save her... There might not be.
Back on your feet or I'll bite your toes off one by one.
Keep digging!
None of these are her, though. What?
I'll peel your balls like potatoes if you don't move. And you better hope that's the worst.
It's someone else that shows up in the cutscene? Larian, what the fuck?
You prick's got some nerve. Clean up this mess.
There's 4 gnomes here, and they all run over here when you put the explosive down. But after it blows up and dude comes out of the cave, he talks to a gnome that isn't here. And she's standing here like...
Back on your feet.
Didn't you hear? Do I need to rip the extra flesh off your ears? Faster!
I really, really don't like that. I noticed, Larian. You tried to pull a fast one and put in a new gnome there that didn't exist before, thinking, oh, well, there's some gnomes and they'll walk in and then Nier will be talking to one of them. But most players won't notice that one of the gnomes, or at least almost no one will notice, that one of the gnomes that is being talked to by Nier after he gets out of the cave doesn't exist until he gets out of the cave. So you can't save her. She appears out of nowhere to be killed. And then this guy's like, oh, my friend. Wiki? Isn't Wiki one of the ones mining? Oh, what's all that?
Please. No.
Best be on my way. Lovely day, this. For now.
Oh, there's 4 disintegrating Nightwalkers. Misty Step. Can't be in web entangled or ensnared. Slip on grease or ice. Wow. That's really good. Sword of Screams. 313 Rapier. Adds piercing and psychic damage. Wow. That's a rapier that gives you headaches.
Object cat.
Is this
A thick layer of
broken? So much for protection from the
Broken.
shadow curse.
That's a good Top Gear alert to put into the channel. Broken. Yeah, we already did this. Just roll your 20s and move on.
burner or wick. It was not fuel.
No Bernard.
But magic. This is
Why is it-
pixie dust.
The
Used
game
to
seems like it's
illumine a
louder.
lamp, or left behind after a pixie's death.
Yeah, I'll turn it down a little bit. This is pixie dust. Yes, we know. There you go. Very rare. I think that's actually a purple item, but it says that it's orange, which makes it a quest item. Look away.
Blade at the ready.
Yo, dog. Sword of Screams is better than the Rupturing Blade. You get acid damage, piercing and acid, or you get piercing acid and psychic. Dual wield. No, don't do that. You could. You could do this. No, you can't. All right. There you go. Sword of Screams.
Your desire.
Spider's Lyre.
What's next, I wonder?
There you go.
Can't give up now.
Gotta do some organizing here. The shield. Cap of Wrath. During combat, when the wearer starts their turn with 50% hit points or less, they gain Wrath for 2 turns. There you go. Oh, it's got to be set to... What's her name? Karlak. What's her name? How rude. Oh. Let's go here. Damaged Dark Justiciar armor. Can you repair it? That's the for sale. I actually have Night Warden Minthara in here, in the bag, and a headless Magron. Why? Dark Justiciar helm. That's... Oh, damn it. Which can't separate it.
and blades always sharp.
While obscured by shadow, the wearer gains +1 to saving throws when attacked. She doesn't do that enough, I don't think. What is this? Key of the Ancients. Nature +1. That's not something you need. There, you can hide that. Why do you have wispies? Something's giving her wispies.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
The wicked icy?
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Not the bedroll. Leave that alone. Take everything out of here that isn't something being directly sold. The whipping cane. Ah, there it is. Use the key. Sorty, sorty. This part takes a minute. Just give be patient. All of this stuff goes somewhere else. What? I didn't click on that. I did not click. I clicked and held. Click. I can't redo it. It's no. I didn't even double click that. I just clicked it once. Yeah, all of this is just sell. Scroll of evidence. Oh, there it is. There. Elixir of fire resistance. La 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 la. Into there you go. What? Oh, that's right. Oh, they do not stack. Neither do those. There's a bunch of stuff. I still kind of feel like playing Mario Kart, but the thing is just pissing me off with its audio. That's really irritating. I don't know why I was doing that. I remember doing it with Breath of the Wild as well. Really annoying.
It's not right. Not right. I'm so sorry.
No, it isn't right, because I was here to save them, and I still couldn't do it.
Better not be cursed.
It's a head count. A slave head count.
I'll take that.
On the table near the magma. Yeah, I already got that. Can't reach that. Why not? Blue captures it on the map. Map of Moonhaven. This war map offers detailed plan to attack on the village of Moonhaven, encouraging soldiers to kill in merciless silence. Okay. Scimitar mold? Yep. Where's that? Must find new sources. Nearby mithril veins are near depletion, and the quantities required for Brother Soul's most recent project were considerable. Sea louse. Some of the acolytes have taken to calling it grim for the place it was made, though never within Brother Sea Lau's hearing. Black on the ground?
Forge your blade in the fires and raise it in the mistress's name.
This decaying tome details the scientific and arcane principles behind the Great Forge's construction. The result of multiple experiments are explained in exhausting detail. Hammer test. The forge is functional, but operating at a scant 1/3 of its full potential. At current fractalization values, a hammer can force various iron alloys into molds, but adamantine remains unmoved and unmarked, increasing levels of hypotorque to 6.94, doubling magma heat values. Hypotorque. Test unsuccessful. So hot was the magma that the adamantine shattered entirely under the force of the hammer. The properties of superheated adamantine are intriguing. Huh. But I seek to mold it, not crush it. It's brittle at high heat? Interesting. Yeah. You're looted. Lootable. Scamly. Waypoint discovered. There. That's faster. Ads. Ba-ba-ba. Anything down here? Anything here? Scale mold. What? See, this is what I was afraid of. Everywhere I go, there's going to be Dweger that are going to attack me now. Which is like the entire city. That's kind of BS. That was like a full-on ambush. They're hiding. Bullshit. What's that? Saved?
Victor's path.
Let's end this.
Battle favors the fearless. This is my time.
Is it?
Worth a try.
Critical hit. That's an animated armor? Interesting. Oh, it's just all animated armor. That is not what I expected.
Sorcery.
Ugh.
Time to push my luck again. What do I have to lose?
Damn. Oh. You missed. Okay, you can't shoot twice, or 4 times, rather. Nice.
On the victor's path.
Come on. Really? You.
Fancy their chances.
Oh, come on. Why do you have your fucking torch out? Knock it off. Where's my bow?
I won't give in.
Oh my god, I was Gale.
Good move. Can't even catch my breath.
Yes, you can. Wait, what? What are you? There. Just done that to begin with. Doo-doo. Mario Kart World.
On my way.
I cannot wait.
I'm done. I can't wait to sleep.
Get over it.
Inside.
No sleep for you. Meow. Oh, it's stealing now.
Anything of use?
Ow. Random pain. Skeletons everywhere. Yikers. What is that? Ready to burst? Oh. The bubbles pop. Splashes. Deals damage. Already been up there. What are you down here? What's this do? I just had a theory. Hold on. About my audio issue. What's it called? Can't remember the name of the word. Or the word. Sample rate, yeah. On Nintendo Switch outputs at 48. What if there's a way to adjust it here? Come on. What the hell? I unlocked the Switch and turned on my controller, and the controller took so long to connect to the console. The console turned itself off for the controller. The split second that it connected. So they both just turned off at the same time. It took like 15 seconds for it to find the console. I want to see settings. I want to see if this thing says it anywhere on the console. News channel settings. Not see any. You can choose between stereo and mono and surround, but it doesn't look like there's a way to change the sample rate. But it says that it's 48. So I now know the Switch is at 48, my PC is at 48, OBS is at 48, our Windows and voice meter. All four of those things are at 48 kilohertz, or whatever it is, kilobytes per second. No, kilohertz. And at 48 instead of 40, whatever. And it still crackles as if something is off. Blop. That did half of your health? Seriously? You jumped 4 feet. literally jumped from there to there, and then he walked forward a little bit, but he jumped from here to here, and that's it. Like, I could do that, goddamn barefoot. He's in full plate armor. It's like, ow, my footsies. Goddamn pussy. This game just irritates me. Or saving. Spontaneous saving. The Adamantine Forge. Here it is. Nowhere near where they said it was going to be. Dude says it was through this door right here. The Adamantine Forge is through this door. It's literally on the other side of the map. You go up here and it just loops back around again. It does go up, but it just comes back down. Right here, you walk in right here. You just walk in. And you go down here. That's the Adamantine Forge right there. Blam. This guy's like, it's through here. He must be wrong. He must be like, there's an Adamantine Forge through there. And he's just totally wrong. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Which would be kind of fun. But in a video game, you're supposed to be giving hints about what you're supposed to be doing. What in the... That's not fair. I got ambushed. Screw you guys. And now, of course, they get to move 4 times before we do. Take more damage and more damage. Why did they give the... What? It made the sound like it was my turn, and they went over my my character, and then it went backwards. Oh, surprise! Yeah, surprise means that you lose a turn. Wow. No. That was stupid. I will never not say that. Constantly through this game, I've been like, every 5 minutes something happens, like, that is really dumb. That was not an enjoyable experience. And it's like, here we go. We go to the loading screen again. I picked up 2 things, and now I got to deal with this. I think that the only reason that I'm playing this is so I can properly say that I hate it all the way through.
Swift as my feet can
Because it's not as good as if you played it. If you played it and didn't beat it and you had an opinion, that's not as nice as you played it all the way through and you've seen it all the way and you have like a solid opinion of what it is. At least this way I can say, no, I saw it all the way through. I beat it to the end, and it was a pain in the ass. It wasn't a fun experience. Because of shit like that. Instead of them just appearing and being like, oh, yay, combat. Everything appears, and they go, you're surprised, so they get to move twice, and you get to sit there and watch them, and there's 5 of them, and we're going to make them all go before you, so they get to hit you 10 times before you get to move. Enjoy the balanced combat. They say, like, well, you know, what you should do is you should not get ambushed. They're under the lava. They don't show up until I get in there, and then I automatically am surprised. You are surprised. You know what? Here we go. There we go. I solved it. Now it's fair. I'm invincible. See, we'll let it all get it out of your system. We're going to go all the way around. Let everybody have their free turns. There, now we can begin the actual combat properly. fuck all that other shit. I don't want to sit here and watch you take free turns. That's my job. No, we don't want that. Of course. Critical miss, of course.
This is my time.
Oh god, I forgot they explode. Magma methods. Methods explode. Oh. Go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. Loading screens. That's all I need. Lightning. Poison. Heroism. Temporary hit points become blessed. Speed. It's being charmed. We don't really need poison resistance. Really don't need those other two resistances at all right now. It's just fire that's a problem. Oh, that's interesting. You have more than 20 potions of speed, but not any other potion? When the condition ends, become lethargic. Not interested anymore. It's got a big downside to it. Or do fire resistance in bark skin. Ah. Roommate is home from work. I probably didn't need all of those, but there. What's that? Oh. Do that. Oh, why do I get this then? Armor class and strength. Okay. Oh, you can only have one? Oh, what? You can't stack potions? I am probably never going to play Dungeons & Dragons. Ever. RuneScape, you stack potions. Terraria, you stack potions. Warcraft, you stack potions. Like, that's literally how you play this. When you fight a boss, when you fight enemies, you go in there and you stack potions to make how you pot up, it's called. This is just not an RPG at all. It's something else. It doesn't play like an RPG. It plays like its own thing. It plays like D&D. It'd be like if you were trying to compare, like, I don't know, like the stock market and Monopoly. Like, one of them is like a very intricate set of rules, and the other one is... That's not a very good example, no, because I compare one thing that is like a whole bunch of things that relate to each other, and then one other thing that is like way different. You might want to feel like this is an RPG. There's swords and spells and dragons and combat. It sounds like, when you describe it, like it sounds like a medieval RPG, especially with like the character screen and there being spells and leveling up and stuff like that. But there are so many things that act against what traditional RPGs do that it isn't one. It's so tedious that it's just not fun unless you spent your entire life playing D&D and you have everything memorized. And you're comfortable with it and you understand it and you're used to it. You raised around playing D&D. This is a game for a very small, select few people. Somehow it got Game of the Year. I think that it got Game of the Year because of Honeymoon Effect. There was enough people that were swooning over it that like I don't even know. I was gonna do fire resistance, I guess. I was gonna do bark skin and fire resistance and giant strength to get my strength, fire resistance, and it's just not fun anymore. It's like I can't even strategize the way that I'd like to.
Where am I needed?
Why do you have that in there twice? Remove it. I don't want to use it. I want to drag it out of there. Why is it locked? I didn't lock that.
Still breathing.
Literally never had that locked.
Everything.
My faith protects me.
Unlock.
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
Why? I mess with this all the time. Why would that? Why is everyone locked?
The people.
My faith will guide me.
The game is... I don't know. It did it itself or something. I don't know. There's not even a hotkey for it.
The pride of the gate. Charmed, I'm sure.
Oh boy.
I've got a long road ahead. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
There you go. Do your surprise shit. Makes no difference to me. I just gotta sit here and wait for it. Oh man. You thought you were able to play the video game? No, you can't play the video game. This is a movie. You watch, and all your characters just die. That's all. That's all that it is. This isn't going to do very much to them. And they'll all explode. Okay. Oh, I can't do that. It's only Gale's turn. That sucks. Here. It's only fire damage. There's no kinetic anything in there. I can understand them being able to take the heat of the damage, but there's kinetic energy in there. They should be able to... It only does fire damage. It does. 8d6 fire. Fireball. It does no physical damage at all. Can you imagine getting hit by a meteor and be like, I have a heat glove on. I can't take damage from it from a meteor from space because I have a heat glove on. I think the heat isn't necessarily the entire problem when you're... There's like the boulder. How do you have a fireball without there being any... I guess it's like a ball of gas? I guess it's not necessarily a meteor. There's a fireball. Given that it's magic, I guess, yeah, it's still initially it's irritating to think about. Wait. That also does fire damage. I thought that was something else. Never mind. I just did that habitually. I like that move. We'll do... Frost. You missed. That's very satisfying. Cool. 88% to hit. Missed. Why are there more appearing when it's not their turn? This is why I use cheats. This game is stupid. At this point right now, I'm almost hitting my burnout stage again, where I'm just like so mad at this game all the time that I'm not having fun. That I'm probably just going to go play something else for a while and then come back to this, because I do want to beat it. But I do get bored of constantly cheating. It's either you cheat and get bored, or you get shafted and get mad. There is no in between. Yep. Who's boop beeping? Beep booping. Adobe, your payment failed. You don't say. Yeah. I get liked on my my social media posts. I put out notifications when I go live, and my notifications always get more liked than I have viewers. I get like 13 people to like my post, and nobody will show up. It's like, why did you even like it? Because it's easy, I guess? I don't know.
Traps, please.
It's just funny. I appreciate it, but it's funny to me. It's funny. It's just like, I'm going to support the stream by liking this post. You did nothing. The 10 people that like my post means nothing to my Twitter. I need you to come over here to Twitch and be in the chat. So this is funny to me. You get like a whole group of people that are like, yay! And like they don't show up. What'd you do that for? The Ladies Worshippers, a registry of proud followers recruited by her loyal paladin, Hezric Thorm. We've heard about him a lot. Pages upon pages of names fill this book. Some are only nicknames. Others consist of multiple noble titles. Same thing. All of them are scratched out and annotated with no longer. Ominous. Ominous. I want to play some Mario Kart right now, but that is really, really irritating me with the audio. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, what do we do with this? Can we move it? It's resistant to everything. Weak to force vulnerability. Force damage against entity is doubled. Shove it. Too heavy to shove. What about this? It doesn't... Elixir of the Colossus doesn't increase your strength at all. Why can't I attack the mithril vein? Can you mine it? I believe I have a pickaxe. Is mining a thing in this game? No. Not in the way that you think so, Mr. 25,000 hours in RuneScape. Oh yeah. Pretty sure there's one in here. Or not. I guess I had it before and I sold it since then. That's not to be sold. Glass goblet. Wow. Fancy. So I think it'd be so much fun if there was a D&D style, a high fantasy RPG like this that was like there was like this, like a shit ton of items like this, lots of useless little like pots and pans and candles and all kinds of stuff like this, but there was way more. I mean, there's like a ridiculous amount. Even some kind of mechanic in the game that that varies them in size and shape and color and all kinds of stuff. So there's just ridiculous amounts of stuff. But you have like a player-owned thing, like a castle or a village or something that you can bring back. And you go out into the world and you get materials, and you loot dungeons, and you bring the stuff back, and you work on decorating your house and working on automated farms. And it's kind of a cross between Minecraft and Dungeons and Dragons. I need more creative outlet than this, but when I play creative games, I need more, substance. I'm yet to find a game that is a perfect balance between a creative outlet and like a loot and shoot with action. That's not too easy, not too watered down. Like, I need somebody that really knows their stuff about open world RPGs and really knows their stuff about like farm games and sim games and factory games, and combines them together. I also would like to have someday for there to be able to be an option to play a game that doesn't exist, which is a game that I've always wanted to make, which is an open world RPG that's styled like a standard open world RPG where you have item slots and levels and everything. Like this, you got just like this in RuneScape and everything, where you got these item slots. Except for that, you can create your own items, and basically the entire game is about vehicles. And so it's like a driving racing game that's an open world RPG with like character slots. Does not exist. So no, there is no pickaxe. I thought there was. Like, imagine how cool that would be, an open world game, open world RPG loot shooter that's for gearheads. So you got to go out and get like materials and stuff to make new springs and new gears, and you can like work on your cars with stuff that you find from loot and shoot dungeons. And then you can join races and explore, and it would be a wild game.
This must be the forge. What a feat of engineering it is.
Craft something. This is the dude right here. Mithril ore. Tool. Registry. Production log. Oh, we gotta go back just a little bit. Thanks, camera. So cool. Best camera. Very Lord of the Rings. The stone stair that goes down with no railing, and it's all deteriorating and everything. Looks very Mines of Moria. It was up here that we needed to go. Wait, did I get that? I'm slightly confused. Must be up here. A stack of books that contains nothing. Well, then what did I click on? Shouldn't a stack of books contain a stack of books? Like, not even a real book. It's like a stack of... It's like a container that looks like a stack of books that's hollow on the inside. There's a door there. I don't get it. This says you can jump across here to go to where the mephits are, and this is the mithril ore. And then this goes in this way right here. And it keeps going back. Why is this connected right here? On the table up the stairs. Yeah, I did look at that. That means then that this is going to be up here. Skeleton. Splint mold. We have that. We grabbed it. I don't know what to do about the mythor. I can't mine it. I don't have a pickaxe either. Got a dreaming doggo behind me. Yeah, wow. What do I do? Okay. Well, which one do I put in there? Mace? Scale mail? Scimitar? I don't want to make any of those. Defeat the lava elemental. What a thing. I'm thinking about enduring the crackly audio and playing Mario Kart anyway. We only got an hour left, though. But you got to be in the mood for this game because it's got a very particular pace to it that's not exactly the fastest. Talk to the gnomes. Oh, come on. I'm standing right there. Wait, what? The hell? Why are you so far away?
Keeping pace.
Stupid AI can't follow him. You're gonna get caught on everything. You're gonna walk everybody around manually. Again, that didn't happen with the other 30-year-old game.
On I go.
step by step.
Leap by leap. Where's your staff? Oh, you just... What? Oh. I don't even know how long that was on. If I had a chat, I would have known. So if you're lurking and you saw the map on the screen, that's on you. Should have said something. The staff is just gone. Why?
No, never mind.
The pride of the gate.
Why do I not have a staff?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Is this it? I don't remember which one he had on him. I think it was 613. 2 lightning charges. Gold wormling, 818. I think it might have been this one. The wormling. Just gives him firebolt. What about Dilly? Why did you just jump over there? It didn't give you anywhere near even any kind of command at all for you to jump over there.
Sharp as ever.
All 4 of them were standing up here. And all I did was open the inventory and equip a staff, and they all started jumping down there and down to that land.
No one's stopping
Damn
yet.
fucking game.
Another step forward.
The AI in this game is just appalling.
I can't afford to stay out.
My money did it. Ready and willing.
What to do?
Please, no. My sister, dead by Nir's hand. Mana, I'm so sorry.
Stupid game. I did everything I could to prevent that. I totally did everything that I could to prevent that, and would have, had that not been hard-coded into the game.
Speak up.
Thought I'd have to breathe my last in Nir's stink.
You like walk up and like
Don't
old
mistake
person
me,
and
but
teleport him out of the room, and it's like he still dies. It's like
You're one of them, aren't you?
it doesn't matter.
Glittering gods! I should have known that one was too damn stubborn to die. Here. The Iron Hand gnomes honor their debts. With Walburn gone, that falls to me. No? Debt's a stone round your neck. and we Iron Hands like to walk tall. We'll be fine. It's Walbran I'm worried for. He was sent on to Moonrise Towers. We were just slave hands to the cult, but not Walbran. He knows things.
Wolverine.
Things they want to know too.
Eliminate him. Ugh.
You really would, wouldn't you? But not us. My people can barely stand, and we have business back in the city. That business is what sent us after the powder to begin with. Now, we'll have to make other arrangements.
If my path takes me to Moonrise, I'll see about freeing Waldron
Your
myself.
resolve and your optimism. My people will find somewhere to regroup across the lake, then onto the city. If you find yourself in Baldur's Gate, seek us out. We'll raise a glass to Walbran together.
And then attack it. There. I talked to the gnomes.
Please, no. Man,
Have to keep going.
it can't be.
Talk to Larian. Larian did it, not me. Poison cloud. Is there anything in here? There's a door. Grab some potion. I'm in a different spot now, of course. There's nothing on him. Lunk bug.
Don't give me trouble now.
Freedom. I'd forgotten how it felt. Thank you.
Yeah, you look like you're free. What is that? Is that a statue? What's in there? What is that? That's not even on the map. But that's where the fire giant is. Oh. Nothing. That's crazy. If you look at the map here, this is where I am right here. We just went through the gas room and then through this door, and then there's dude standing here, and this just kind of breaks off into nothing. And then past that is this huge temple. It's all of this. And that's off the map entirely. It's like over here. It's nothing. You can't even go over there. That is really decorated for doing something that you can't get to. Go down there. There's no path. You can't connect to anything.
Anna. By the gods.
Down there. Ain't got nothing. We do. Oh wait. No, that's it. We're in here. We need to jump in here now. We got the mace mold. Skeleton? No ads. Edibles. Oh, course. Ooh. I got the scale mail mold. The dark your helm is up here. I got that. And there's a couple skeletons down here. Well, all the way down here, there should be a key. You'd just be dead. You'd be melting. I saw it.
Try me.
But you can pierce it? The bow? You can grab it, yeah. Cool. Okay, yeah, well, I didn't see any mithril key or adamant key down here. Says there is one. Ah, oh. Oh, I saw lava. It says there's a skeleton next to the lava, but I don't see one. I'm not in the wrong spot, am I? Oh, is it down there? Well, you can't go down there, so I doubt it. Oh, there's the fire elemental right there. Oh, you gotta go over there. We gotta head down. Down and around and in. Oh wait, double back. Oh, we're gonna go to the other mithril ore that we found earlier and mine it up. Oh wait, this way. It's down there. said. Okay, I don't know who that was. I thought it was up and around. It's down here. I was hit right to begin with.
Open up.
Wonder where Nick went. Explosion! My thrill. Murder. It's a great idea to land right there on the edge of that thing. Okay, we have to go get Karlak because she wants to defeat the thing.
Copper for your thoughts.
What?
You know I'm up for it, but your party's a little full. Let...
Oh. Larval. Additional rage. Level up, that's it. Man.
This place is hard to bear. I hope we're able to continue on our way before too long.
You mean we're all dark in the shadows and underground and stuff?
Everyone is so unhappy.
Oh, well, I meant more the molten rock and the plunging chasms, but yes, the folk leave something to be desired as well.
You said that with a smile.
Present company excluded, of course.
Oh, hush you. Stop fishing for compliments.
You're getting along with everybody way too well, Shadowheart. You're supposed to be a woman of darkness. And smiles. Now there's a fire elemental over here somewhere. And Karlak wants to defeat it.
The lava's erupting. Better watch.
Yeah, you see that? You noticed that, huh?
Need to find a way forward.
There it is.
By the hells, a lava elemental. No wonder the lake's so volatile.
Okay, Karlak. What the hell is going on?
Soldier.
Let's move. With haste.
Everybody out of the way. We're resistant to fire, so it's not a big deal.
You shy?
Why you do not have fire resistant?
No one back home will ever believe this.
I think it's back here. Yeah. He's walking around. He's just kind of trudging. Oh, cool. This is the greatest camera. This is the best camera angle that I love. This is the one that's the most useful. I love it when the camera gets stuck into the ceiling. It's the information that I really needed. All right, Gale. Go ahead and... It stopped. What are you doing? Don't walk out there. I clicked on this first. Seriously. Glackius.
Let's light them up.
I can only shoot stuff. Oh, that did a lot. Wow. That's an effort. Throw water at him. Does that actually work? I think that actually did quite a bit of damage.
First step is the hardest.
No. Okay. It just like stun him though, which is interesting. Very small amount of damage. I think that Gale is going to be pretty much the only one doing anything here. Can you wounding ray it?
What should I do?
What? Hey, why'd you give it to him right away? Oh, I did a little bit. All right. Just immediately destroys it. Melt the earth. Hold up. What? How did it heal itself so much?
What's this?
No.
What fools these mortals be. Of course.
I got this.
There. All these other guys are just gonna poke at him. Not really gonna do much.
Nothing will stand in my way. What path lies before me?
I'm ready. Got to move.
Fuck you, game. Stop that. Nice. Of course. He's full health again. Fuck this stupid fucking game. Can't just fight stuff to play the game. There.
Never a dull moment.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
No one's stopped me yet.
Probably not going to be playing this later, just to be honest. I'm going to switch it to something else.
Pity their vision didn't stand the test of time.
all's not lost. I mean, just look at this place.
You've quite the knack for finding the bright side of things, haven't you?
Hope keeps you going.
We did it. Not really. Of course, you didn't break a leg with that little 2-foot drop you did. I finally figured it out. So a good way to explain D&D to somebody who doesn't know the frustrations, it's like imagine real life where you go through your normal day and your normal things. Like you are going to open the door and walk through it, walk across the room, open a drawer, you know, really basic activities, really basic. Put on a shirt, make a sandwich, you know, all these easy things. But in D&D, absolutely everything goes as far wrong as it possibly can go, or you are as incapable as you can possibly be until something tells you otherwise. So it's like, by default, you fail every single thing that you do. When you walk through it, when you reach for that door and you're gonna twist the knob and and push the door forward, you sprain a muscle somehow, or like you get a cramp, and then you trip on yourself when you walk through and you face lands on something, you cut it open. That's, if you do nothing, that's what D&D is. Everything is just always going as wrong as it possibly can. And you rolling the dice is what makes it go normal. So if you roll like a 8 or a 10 or something like that, you might have a little bit less damage. Maybe you might not scrape yourself as bad. But by default, everything in D&D is always going as wrongly as it possibly can be. And that's just not fun to me. I don't get it. Is there a key for this? The adamantine key. Okay. That is down here. It's just... I think it's over here. It's right here. Skeleton. This skeleton's got it.
The amulet is heavy, but holds a subtle warmth. Like
Why is it sticking straight out?
Suddenly, the metal surges with heat. You feel great power and an overwhelming urge.
Why is the chain, like, erect?
Can thou endure?
You don't have wisdom that you're aware of, my dude. Here's another stance now where I've got like a team leader that needs to do the team leadery things, and so he walks up to people and talks to them and does all this kind of stuff, and all the other teammates revere him as the leader. But whenever he talks to anybody, it fails. He rolls 1s, 2s, and 3s. He's got negative on intelligence, negative on wisdom, negative on history. He doesn't know jack shit. And so even though he's expected to go in and lead the party, he's useless. I have to keep reloading and going back and be like, no, Will has got to handle this because the other dude doesn't know shit about anything. Did I not save at all? I didn't. Awesome.
Had my attention. Wait.
The lavas erupting.
Very good. How did it heal? Stop healing! Oh, it's the things. Ah, it's the lava explosions, the bursts. It's the bursts.
One can't always be a gentleman. May it please, Mistra.
Camera. And now it doesn't do it. It takes your camera away and pulls it towards a person. There. That didn't happen.
Never wanted the easy path.
Just forgot to save. Look here.
Direct me.
Thou hast come.
The amulet is heavy, but
I'm being
holds a
weird.
subtle warmth, like it was left under the sun.
It's so weird how it's
Suddenly the metal surges with heat.
it's like a rock.
You feel great power and an overwhelming urge to laugh.
Can thou endure?
There we go. Nice.
The urge flows into the strands of the weave, leaving only a sense of calm.
Thou hast done well. For what is a laugh if not one step toward madness? Thou art the wonder! Return me, take me home, and thou shalt glow with blessings.
Return you where? Equip the amulet. Straight put it on, no words.
Daughter Shira Clarwen serves Ilmata Shida. She waits in Worm's Crossing. Take me there, and thou shalt bathe in her golden gifts.
You're speaking for somebody else.
Thou shalt be blessed indeed. A ghost? I am sunlight on water, dew on grass. Sharon's broke my body, but my spirits they could not. Well, not completely.
Is it really hard? Is it that hard to have the reverb effect last beyond the sentence?
That thing's tainted.
You can hear how long it takes the reverb to go from each word, and after the last word, it just cuts off. Like, is it really that difficult? What are its intentions?
Beneath the rampant joy, you sense the monk's fear and sincerity. He doesn't wish to harm you, but that doesn't mean he won't.
Look at it.
Etched on its face is an image of the dawning sun.
It's a cool amulet, actually. It does look like the sun coming up over a mountain.
You recognize the symbol. It belongs to those sworn to Lathander, god of dawn and renewal. Whatever madness this spirit suffers was inflicted by Lathander's enemies, followers of Shah, and this madness may flow into you.
Madness.
I shall walk with thee. I shall grant you my power.
You feel a chuckle coming on, but it soon fades.
Do a Vocation of Shatter. Talk to the sentient amulet. Gets its own unique ability to talk to it. Key Restoration. If you are a monk, that's a monk item. No monks here.
Let me work my magic. And these things have stayed interesting. On my way.
Who to play later? Play some Metroid. Maybe a late night stream continuing what we started yesterday, where it's 2 6-hour streams in a day. It seems like a lot when you describe it, but the way that I've got it laid out is I'm spending my time very wisely, I believe. It's a lot of work. Because instead of trying to stay at home... What is going on? I can't move. Why are you so dedicated to that jump that I couldn't even make you stop it? There's one rule you do not ever want to break in a video game. It's to take away control from your character. That's just a big no-no. And that's what just happened, is I couldn't even click anywhere. I had to wait for him to go over there and finish that action. Yes, good job. I told you to jump, but hey, whatever. What was I saying earlier about the game's intelligence, the lack of it? It does nothing to avoid damage, like at all. They'll just walk right into shit. Walk off sides of cliffs and whatever. Not once, ever, did I ever have to deal with that. Ever. Oh, man. I killed the damn thing without Karlach. Not only did I not save when I defeated the thing, I didn't really defeat it. There was no fight. I used cheats and just killed it and passed it. We still haven't made it to the end of Act 1 yet. We're going to get to Act 2, and it's going to be like, okay, cool. We're going to keep going back. Because I saved after I killed it. But I have to kill it with Karlach. With Karlach in the party, not literally with Karlach. Why are you weird? The dog he doesn't know how to drink water. I don't know what her problem is. She drinks at a weird spot in the bowl and like shoves her nose to the side of it and slips and falls over when she's standing there, and it's like she's old, so she's kind of not all there anymore. But it's just like, what are you doing?
Quite ready for you.
No.
One with this lava lake is churning. It is one with the elemental inside.
What? I don't remember there being a splash right here. Missed? He's stunned. Stop moving my camera around. I really don't like how it jumps the camera back and forth. Just leave it alone. I can see everything. I'll position where I want to be. Stop trying to play the game for me. Another big problem with this, not D&D, but this particular title, this game. Other Dungeons & Dragons games don't have it, and other Baldur's Gate games don't have it, but this game, BG3, just wants to play itself. It just wants you to watch. You don't actually get to play the game. You get to kind of suggest things every once in a while, and then the game plays itself.
The sudden.
Can thou endure?
The
Return me! Take me home!
Oh, I did it again. I loaded back and then didn't get Karlach and defeated the thing again. I literally told myself out loud that I needed to go get Karlach, and within 10 seconds forgot. He's back at the water bowl.
Something's on my mind.
Sure it is.
What's on your mind? Looks like your troops all trooped up.
Look for the third time. Look for the second time.
Despite everything.
The most least responsive pictures.
At the ready.
I'm ready.
Seek and you shall find me.
There's no time to waste. What am I to do?
Let's get going.
Oh, whoops. I hit reload, a quick load, and then... Wait, what? It's weird. Ah, here we are. Okay. Now I'll go get Karlach.
Copper for your thoughts? No room in your party. What should I...
No! That is not what I just did. I clicked on the third name down, and when I moved from the second one to the third one, the second one stayed highlighted, and so I moved down to the third and clicked, and it registered the second.
Very well.
It's fucking game, dude. The hell's Shadowheart?
Well, my day just improved.
It did
Did you
this
want
thing
something?
where I'm like, look where my cursor is. I'm clearly down at the other one. Look where it moves. Way down here. It doesn't just move halfway through, like on a line, like right here and right here, where there's like a button. It's some kind of weird, like, percentage thing. Once you get a certain percentage near it or something, it highlights that. And so you'll have you'll have one highlighted, and you'll move down to click on the next one, and it just won't go. You'll click like one pixel too high, like this. Like, I've clearly got my cursor basically completely on the second option, but the first option is still highlighted. This game's lack of quality of life is a huge pain in the ass. It needs a tremendous amount of polish. Like, it needs to be sent through a planer. Like, it doesn't just need polished. It needs, like, a whole chunks ground off of it.
Crowded, don't you think? You'll need... This place is hard to bear. I hope we're able to continue on our way before too long.
No.
I know what you mean. Everyone is so unhappy.
Lava's erupting.
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
No wonder this lava lake is churning. It is one with the elemental inside. What hit him?
Not fair, is it? Really annoying how the enemy can just move 10 times in a row before you get to move. Man, it's annoying. It's so unfair. Look at you down there on the ground, unable to move, with the enemy just moving over and over and over and over without you having anything to do. Really irritating, isn't it? Okay, camera, seriously, it's zooming away. The camera is leaving. What? Why did it go here? I love how the game like does stupid stuff while I'm calling it stupid. It's like, this thing does unpredictable, annoying things, and it's like, and does something unpredictable, annoying. See? I can't even look at... Stay there. What's wrong with staying there? Nope. Oh, there we go. Nope. This game is so garbage. Yeah, visual glitches everywhere. Things disappearing and clipping into each other. This is. Look at that. This is my AAA experience right here. So I'm concluding then that the reason why this game got Game of the Year is because of complacency. Most people are pretty capable of just kind of letting things brush off, and it's like, whatever. It's just a video game. It doesn't really make a deal. But I'm already like pretty unhappy as a human being, and so it's really easy for me to point out the things that make me unhappy. Like, this is stupid, and that's stupid, and I'm sure there are other people out there that are equally... I'm not sure what the word would be. Like, negative, I guess. And they would agree with me. It's like a tolerance level where your life leaves you as a human being. It's like the energy that you exude from the energy that you intake will depict on how you see things and how you enjoy things. And I've spent the last 15 years getting absolutely shafted by the world, by the universe. And so I just, like, I hate everything. So it's no surprise that I come across this and go like, this is dumb. It might not really be as dumb as I'm giving it credit for, but man, it pisses me off. I wanted something different. I really wish I had a chat to talk to so I could stop complaining about this game. The only reason why I'm so negative about it all the time is because it's just me sitting here by myself talking about only one thing. And the only thing that I have to react with is the game. So people come in here and they're like, oh, this guy's complaining a lot, and they leave. It's like, well, if you talk to me, I could have something else to talk about. First. How did you learn that?
Thou shalt
A
return.
ghost.
It is written.
We already did all this.
Beneath the rampant joy, you sense the monk's fear and sincerity. He doesn't. Etched on its face is an image of the dawning sun.
Dice doesn't work in a video game with no human player.
Madness the spirit suffers.
I shall walk with thee. I shall grant.
You feel a
No, we're not going to equip the amulet.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Is it? Now, all that's left here, basically in the entire place, unfinished spending? Oh, you get longsword or mace? You can't have... You have a two-hander? Great sword is what I want. There's no adamantine great sword. Ooh. Grim. Grim is all that's left.
Don't waste a step. Let's see.
Let's do. Whoa! Okay. That's how that works? Wait. I'm confused. If it's pounding, why is there a mold? Those are two different processes. You either pour liquid into a mold where it hardens, and then you just shave it and polish it, or you fold it and pound it. The folding and pounding doesn't go into a mold. Put mithril in there. set of adamantine. Splint scimitar. Make a mithril scimitar.
The architects who built this must have been remarkable. Pity their vision didn't stand the test of time.
All's not lost. I mean, just look at this place.
You've quite the knack for finding the bright side of things, haven't you?
Hope keeps you going.
Why is it floating?
That will fit on my back.
I have 2 of them now. Where's the item?
It's full. It's full.
What the fuck do I do?
Seems to be stuck.
There's a button down there.
First step's the hardest.
What's the button do? Whoa! Oh.
That did the trick.
Now what?
And down it goes.
Damn.
Won't budge.
Won't budge. Okay. That looks like it's supposed to have something in it. Like this. It don't work. Invalid. Why does it duplicate it?
Salutations.
What's cooking? Hey!
A long way to go still. Got to press on.
I don't know what that would do, but there's 4 of us in 4 circles, so...
Let's move.
This isn't working now. Clunk. Nah. I'm not sure. And it doesn't really matter right now. Because the stream is over. This stream is over. Ugh. All right. Well, that was 6 hours. We're going to take a break. A 4-hour break. And then I'll get back on at 10 o'clock. Stream until 4 in the morning. I can take a shower and stuff like that. Oh, wait. I opened the wrong thing. I need NVIDIA. I also think I'm not going to play Baldur's Gate. Well, it's not noise removal. We want video, not audio. Yeah. We may or may not, probably not, play Baldur's Gate later. I don't know what I'm going to play, to be honest. I'll think about it. I kind of want to play something on Nintendo. Something on the Switch. Could play some Dread. Just some casual, late night stuff, but I wouldn't be talking a lot, though. That's the problem with Metroid, is that I'm not going to be doing a lot of talking and interacting, and that's kind of what I prefer to be doing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do. We'll think about it. I wonder if I should... Yeah, one viewer. I can see the number. I keep it hidden from me, but I have a little thing I can flip it open and see. It says I got a viewer of 1. I wonder, whoever you are, if I should send you to Tig, my very first raid. I don't like to do single person raids. I think that's weird. But it would be kind of funny to raid Tig for 1. You have to do it in brackets? Raid browser. I've never raided anybody before. I just think it'd be kind of memey. Kind of. I know he's on right now. I think Eternal and Enigma's going to be on soon, too. No, I'm not going to raid him. And we might play Dread later, just because I want to play something faster. But there's not a lot to interact with. It's all. I'll think about it. I'll get it figured out. We're done for now, though. I'll be back on in 4 hours to do another stream. I've been doing this like back and forth thing where I do a 6-hour stream and take a few hours of break and then do a 6-hour stream. I'm basically streaming all day long. Oh, there's lots of other streamers that do 12-hour streams, and that's essentially what I'm doing. But I'm doing 2 6-hour streams in between, or in 2 different parts of the day, so I can stream when it's when there's not a lot of competition. During the meat of the time when most other people are streaming, I'm off for that little 4-hour window. Anything after 5 o'clock is kind of risky. There's a lot of people that stream. So I'm going to take a break. We're going to get back to it, and I'll be back in 4 hours.